Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2. I can't tell you how many hours I wasted away playing this game as a kid. Back in 1997, LucasArts released this game, a sequel to Dark Forces. In Dark Forces, you followed Kyle Katarn, a mercenary who works for the Rebel Alliance. Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2 takes place 1 year after Return of the Jedi and again follows the adventures of Kyle Katarn. One of the first things you'll notice picking up this game is the use of live-action cutscenes. Now, I'm going to be honest, they were pretty cheesy, even for back then, but they were a far improvement from the pixelated, cartoony cutscenes in the first game. Honestly though, the clever use of the John Williams score and the classic Star Wars storytelling in this game made these cutscenes feel like I was not only watching, but playing a Star Wars movie. In one of the very first cutscenes, Kyle's trying to figure out who killed his father years ago, and the corrupt gangster droid 8088 tells him that it was the Dark Jedi Knight, Jarek. But get this, not only did Jarek kill his father, Jarek now wants Kyle dead. Kyle escapes, but now he finds himself thrust into a struggle to find the Valley of the Jedi. The Valley of the Jedi is a secret location that holds the collective force of thousands of dead Jedi. Now, when Darth Vader said that the ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force, I bet he was talking about this. It's rumored that whoever possesses the power of the Valley is strong enough to destroy an entire star system completely on a whim. So Kyle goes to his father's old house to find the secret location of the Valley of the Jedi, but Jarek gets to it first. So instead of finding that, Kyle discovers another secret, that he is destined to become a Jedi Knight, as a vision told him before. Now Kyle follows Jarek and battles his many Dark Jedi along the way to get to the Valley. Now, the game changes up a bit here. It's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure twist. Depending on your actions up to this point, you can either lead Kyle to the dark side of the Force or the light side, which determines at the end of the game if Kyle will become the next ruthless Emperor or righteous Jedi Knight. This whole choose the good side or the bad was a really cool twist, and the game had a lot of other new features as well, such as multiplayer. This game actually supported up to 8-player multiplayer battles on local area network and 4-player battles over the internet. But to be fair, this multiplayer was lacking in some parts even for the time. For example, all the multiplayer maps were only available in the multiplayer area of the game, and you couldn't access any of the sprawling single-player maps that you just played through, which would have given the multiplayer area of the game a lot more depth. This was one of the first games to feature Microsoft Direct 3D, and with 3D acceleration turned on, you could improve the game's graphics to look far better than the standard blocky ones. This game had a lot of critical success, and that warranted an expansion pack, Mysteries of the Sith, which takes place 5 years after this game. In addition to that, this game took the Dark Forces franchise, improved it, and then paved the way for 2 more sequels in the Jedi Knight franchise. If you'd like to see what happens in the next installment of the game, stay tuned to Video Game Hour Live for a review on the sequel. But even all these years later, it's one of my favorite games, even among the huge library of Star Wars games. And that's why I love it. Now, we should probably go find out where Leia went to.